Tighten up, guys. It's the guys from PBMac36 back with another tutorial on 7 Days to Die for you. This is a food tutorial. We're going to be doing telling you the differences between blueberry pie, cornmeal, cornbread, and meat stew. And this is the after they did the update in June of 2017 for 7 Days to Die. So this is the new update for console. They call it patch 10. So what I'm doing now is I am going to get our ingredients for the 3 different types of food sources. We're going to tell you how they affect your character as well. So corn is one of those ingredients, and in this version of the game you can't just go raid the cornfields like you could in the older version. In this version of it you have to actually plant the corn, and it can be kind of a pain to do. We'll show you a tutorial about how to do it, how to make the forest dirt and fertilizer, and cultivate it with the garden hose so that you can get you a good corn garden growing. Not just corn, but potatoes, blueberries, all the various stuff. So we're going to go ahead and we picked all of our corn. We're going to go ahead and select recipes by going up on D-pad. You can see your corn seed and corn meal. So we're going to go ahead and get 15 of these. I highly recommend that you go ahead and replant as soon as you pick whatever your crop is. Go ahead and replenish it because it is a renewable food source, and you want to make sure that this is going to continue to grow while you're going about your business. So we're going to go ahead and plant these 15 corn 15 corn plants, corn seeds, so that when we get hungry again, we'll have some good ears of corn to go with our food intake. So again, what we're doing, I'm going to be talking about assets, and what I mean by assets are, for instance, to make the cornbread you need 1 cornmeal and you need 1 bottle of water. So that's 2 assets. To do the blueberry pie, you need 4 assets. You're going to need a blueberry, you're going to need bottled water, cornmeal, and an egg. And so that's what I mean by assets when I'm talking about how to use your assets most effectively. Now, as you're traveling back and forth for time management, this is important, or I believe it's important. We're going to go ahead and select our corn again, and we're going to make our cornmeal on the way so that we're not wasting time, and it'll already be made when we get there. So we're going to convert these ears of corn into cornmeal. So we're going to head back down to our base that we've built, and we're going to show you in detail how to cook these items or craft these items. We don't really want to get too technical with it. It may sound a little bit technical, but it's going to help you out because it's going to give you an awareness of what is best as far as the different types of food sources that you can craft. So we're going to take the raw meat, potatoes, corn, and water. This is for the meat stew. And you can see here that it does take 4 assets: 1 raw meat, 1 potato, 1 ear of corn, and 1 bottle of water to make them. I'm going to make about 5 of these so I can show you the effect that it will have on the character. And I'm going to kind of let you be the judge of what you would want to use to help increase your wellness and increase your stamina. So we're going to go ahead and be cooking those, and while we're cooking those, we're going to go over into our supplies and get the things that we need to make the blueberry pie. Now, we did this video because we were getting a lot of questions in our streams about what's the best food to eat to help level your character up as far as his wellness is concerned. And so we're gonna kind of go into detail with these 3 items anyway. There are more items. You can see them over here on the right. There's boiled eggs, there's charred meat, boiled meat, bacon and eggs. There's lots of different items that you can cook, but these are some of the basic ones. And you can see here with blueberry pie that it also takes 4 assets, like we were talking about: the blueberries, eggs, cornmeal, and bottled water. So we're going to go ahead and craft a couple of these so you can see the difference between these two. So these are down in our queue and they're cooking now, so we're going to go over and go ahead and select the cornbread, and again we're going to compare and contrast these. So we're going to select the cornbread, and you can see cornbread's pretty simple. It's just cornmeal and water. I tend to use cornbread more than anything, but I'll show you, show you the difference between the two, so you can kind of make a determination for yourself about what you want to use and how you want to go about it. The difference is that the raw meat, that's kind of the wild card, because you have to go out and actually hunt for it, and you have to either spend arrows or bullets to collect the raw meat. So you can kind of determine, how hard it is to gather one item as opposed to another. Eggs are easy to scavenge for. There are bird nests everywhere. Cornmeal's not that hard to get and make. So, but let's look now at the meat stew. Now you can see here when you select it and you inspect it, your fullness is plus 20 and your wellness is 1.6. Now that's pretty good. And you're using 4 items or 4 assets to make the meat stew. Okay, now let's look at the blueberry. The blueberry is half. Blueberry pie is half of what the meat stew is. 10 on fullness, 0.8 on wellness. But you still have to use the 4 items here. Okay, now they're different items, but there are 4 items. Blueberries and eggs are a little bit easier to come across than raw meat, but you can kind of see for yourself. I mean, would you rather use four different items to get double the benefit? So, and there are some more subtleties to that. If you'll kind of stay tuned, I'll talk about that here in just a minute. But you can see that there are some differences between meat stew and blueberry pie as far as the number of assets you have to use and what the benefit is for your character. Okay, so, and again, it's 4 and 4. But the items are different. So we'll look at the cornbread here in a minute. Cornbread, again, it only takes 2 assets to make it. And so let's take a look at it. So we got cornmeal, which is derived from the ears of corn, and we've got bottled water. But when we inspect it, you can see that the fullness is half and the wellness is half of what the blueberry pie is, which is half of what the meat stew is. So it's kind of a step down from meat stew, blueberry pie to cornbread, but with cornbread you don't have to use as many assets, and it's pretty easy to make. It's just corn and water, or you convert the ears of corn over into cornmeal and then mix it with the water and cook it, and there it is. So you can kind of determine how you want to do it, how you want to build your character up, and how you want to create a stronger character, because it will help your stamina and your wellness to use these. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about now. My character's a little thirsty, so let's get some water. Drink some water there. Okay, now you'll see over on the right hand side the blue line and the red line, stamina and overall wellness over here in this section, and it's at 107 overall. Now as I start to eat this, you'll see several things happen. One, my food goes up, it warms me up, I start to heal, and you can see right here it tells you that it is increasing your overall wellness and stamina. So as I eat these, I went from 107, I think I go up to 111 by eating just 4 of these, and it fills me up pretty quick. Now it will warm you up, so if you're already warm you don't want to eat this if you're in a desert biome maybe, and zombies can smell it on you. So those are 2 things to keep in mind. So guys, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for watching our videos. We stream on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday in the morning. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and come by and see us on our streams. We hope it's been helpful. And everyone have a great day.